I don't want to live. I'm an angry and bitter person online all the time. I don't change my behaviors. I'm constantly thinking of different ways to take myself out. I don't listen to advice when others give it to me. I don't really do anything except play games, work, spend money on food and games, jerk off, and sit inside all day. I don't really feel like I'm not able to live life to the fullest, and someday I'm really hope I either do the deed myself or keel over and perish from something. Because it's clear to me that I don't really see any improvement due to being lazy and stubborn to get out of my comfort zone. Thanks. First of all, I will say this: you're not alone. You know that you're not the only person that's going to go through emotions. When it comes to life, we all have situations that we can sometimes put ourselves in that can sometimes seem a little unbearable. And depending on what you're doing for yourself and the type of lifestyle that you're living, will have a good indication as to what you can do to help yourself get out of that situation. If you're continuously doing the same routine, it's most likely going to give you the same result. And one thing that I will say is, personally, I've been through this before. Just having a lack of self confidence, a lack of self esteem, and you continuously kick yourself in the butt for things that you should have done or you should have fixed, or things that you did do that you did wrong. And you can do this all day, every day. The challenge is figuring out specifically what makes you happy. One of the best things that I found for me personally was when I help other people out with no benefit that I can gain for myself. It's one of the best feelings I can feel. It's usually one of the first things that I want to do when I'm seeing myself get into that zone of not being myself. And right now it seems like you're not yourself right now. The good thing is this is an easy fix. And I say easy because knowing what to do is the easy part. The actual challenge is being consistent with the work that you need to do to get this done. So I would highly challenge you to think of think of one thing that you can do right now that would truly make you happy. That would truly give you that satisfactory feeling that would allow you to just be happy for a moment. And then let's grow on that. Let's build on that. Even if it's just taking yourself out for your favorite meal, just start doing the small stuff outside of your normal routine that's going to make you happy. And from there, I feel like you can find yourself. But first, it's definitely going to come with some assistance. It seems like you have a lot going on in your mind, and that's there's nothing wrong with that. But one thing that you don't want to slip into is the thought process that you're alone and nothing can change. So if this isn't something that you can sit down and talk to your friends about, something that your support system can help you out with, and it seems like you may have tried this or you don't have that support system. Either way, you finding a really good therapist or a group of people that you can talk to, that you can counsel with, would be a really good idea. Sometimes we just need an ear just to hear us out, and from there, you'd be surprised at what you can accomplish. But it really starts with figuring out specifically what you can do to get yourself in the mindset of being happy consistently, regardless of what's going on around you. And that's one of the challenges that we all face. So it's not like you're by yourself, and this isn't a situation that's going to be a one-time fix. It's going to be a consistent battle that you're going to have to put yourself through. So if you really want to grow in ways that you've never grown before, you have to try things you've never tried before. Personally, I've been through a rough patch where those thoughts can kick in, and if you don't catch them, they'll grow, and that could be a bad thing or it could be a really good thing. It just depends on what your mindset is on. So again, that's the power in what you're doing, is knowing that everything that's wrong right now, that you feel like is wrong and off right now, it can be flipped into a positive. But again, it starts with you. So if I was in your shoes, the first thing that I would do is, like I said, was just find anything that I could possibly do or participate in that's going to truly give me happiness, truly give me joy, regardless of what it is. As long as I'm not hurting myself or somebody else, disrespecting myself or others, that's a really good start. And then, like I said, from there, you want to find your counsel. You don't want to be in a bad headspace trying to find people to talk to, because you can sometimes attach yourself to the wrong type of counsel, the wrong group of people, the wrong support system. When you're in a happy headspace, it allows you to think clearly. And I don't know like what your beliefs are or what that may entail, but I would highly suggest, you reach deep into your faith, whatever it is, and, ask for clarity, ask for peace in your mind to allow you to get the answers that you need to move in a way that's going to make you feel satisfied consistently. And like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, you're going to be fine. Just know that regardless of what's going on, you're not by yourself. And everything that we do out here has a consequence, good or bad. Once we start planting the right seeds, the right things happen. Again, it's a lifestyle right now that you shouldn't be living, because you deserve more, you deserve better. And I say that because you actually took the time out to put this message up, because you're seeking that solution to the challenge that you're having right now. So that alone is a huge step, as a lot of us don't go that route at all. We'll let it fester and build up until something really bad happens. So you just reaching out for the help that you need, you should be proud of yourself. And again, don't ever think that you're alone. If there's anything that I've learned in my journey and my experiences, that sometimes we have help that's right up under us, right around us, and we're not seeing it because we're so lost in our thoughts and in our minds that uh, nothing makes sense to us. But I really do hope that everything that you're looking for, that you find. I really hope that you find your happiness and peace within yourself. And with that, I know that everything will work out on your own. No worries, no stress. You are loved. You are blessed. I hope this helps.